can do. At this time, DJ, when I call any of these people, I'd like to have you give me some brief music to get them to the high table. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to have your president, Dr. and Dr. Mrs. Clement Iheanacho, to go to the high table, please. A round of applause to Dr. and Dr. Clement Iheanacho to go to the high table. Yes, please. You should make your convention very exciting. I'm telling you. Good, sir. Hey. I'm giving it big. I bet they could have clapped for them now because you haven't given the exact reason. I'm living my life on the top of my Good. Thank you very much. Thank you. We don't do convention like this, so there should be. How many of you watched the Republican, the Democratic convention? It's the same thing as what you are doing. You should be, this place should be aroused. I don't understand the, you know, so if that's how it's going to be, I'm not in that type of environment. If you know, so I haven't started my trouble yet, so you need to. Following them to the high table is Reverend Dr. and Mrs. Lawrence Obi. Reverend Dr. and Mrs. Lawrence Obi. Now you're talking. Thank you very much. Umunoha should be proud of themselves. This list I have here is doctor. I mean, to be an authority is not going out there and get it. You know what it takes to get it. Ladies and gentlemen, following them is Dr. and Mrs. This person is my friend for a very long time. You know, I know him And the only popular name I have for him is nothing but Bolingo Body. This is Dr. Zubike Mwewu. A round of applause, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. My list continues. Engineer Mrs. Lambert Uju Ebuchilam Koponaka. Kopaka. When you see a get up there. Awojo. Ladies and gentlemen, that thing is going on. At this time, here I begin the thing at the top, so I be Papa Bomba Kuruke. So get up there. At this time, that's why Umunoha is strong. At this time, Chief Dr. Lord Innocent. What is that last name? Abbas. Go back and the DJ, but then pretend. I know he's not here. Hey, madam. Now, let me tell you, there will be an overflow of this table because that's the reason why I had to reserve these 2 arms of table. So, Mama, I don't see you now. Charlotte, don't come. Yes, now. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Lagos, all the way from Nigeria, all the way from Umunoha, all the way from Papa Bomboy, Kurukere, over, Dr. Professor Charity, all the way from the back of Lagos. Yes, Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I have not seated a Charlottean here. Charlottean must sit here. I don't care about the list I was given. Now I have microphone, I got the authority. As you get your PhD and say you're an authority, I got microphone, I'm the authority. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm calling on Chief and the law lawyer, Mama Saro Collins Ibeto, Bikoga Mama Saro, better do not here. Who's supposed to live here? I do not here. I know the lie. There's nothing stuck to me. She the feel I'm struggling to get money. I done try my best to be somebody. I'm leading life. She's scared to make me higher.
If you see this baby, then I'm saying she must chop my money, chop my money, chop my money, cause I don't care. Chop my money, chop my money, chop my money.
Thank you. Thank you. The kind of brain and the kind of intelligence I have in this room is so exciting. We have judges. Anybody do something now, we jail them. The judge will rule. That is the brain of Umunoha. That is the versatility of Umunoha. You guys don't know what you have. You should be doing like this. You see how when you buy your new clothes like this, you say, how are you? That's what you should be doing. Ladies and gentlemen, I am calling on accountant George, accountant Oguego. All right? Accountant Oguego. George Obanene. George Obanene. DJ. So, George Obanene. Onibe. Stanley. Ebuchilam. Elebon. Elebon. Kola.
So many people waiting, baby. Back in the days, nobody said me. Now they couldn't.
All right. Now let me continue to let you know, because of limitation of seats on the high table, there are other people. This one is my neighbor, Chief Professor and the law lawyer, G.A. Ozochukwu, all the way from Greensboro, Biko. Let them take a seat over there. Biko, Kupaka. 11. Yes, sir. I'm a one order. Yes, sir. Pleasure to you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Because of the traditionality, I don't know, it's because of the tradition of Umunoha that every person I have on my list here, I got the title Chief. So, Chief and Lord Sebastian Onoka, Mada, Elebeno, DJ, hit the button. Hit the button, only one you can. Thank you. Nakwa juhe. Himo onyenke woni shokutomo. It's the big. This one is the big. You know, you always have to reserve and got the big when the big comes. Ladies and gentlemen, I am calling on. But this is not. This is my own princess, Nigerian princess, but it's more than the UK princess. Princess Florence Ibuchilam, Onye Board of Trustee, Biko Balaga, Board of Trustee. Hey, my Yama, Thank you very much. Umunoha is well suited. That is why you are at the age of Igbo State, so that Anambra will not invent. If you don't know it now. If you don't have strength, then you need to relocate. You're not supposed to be an Umunoha person because you guys are too strong. So that's why you're there. I will tell you your story today. When I call this name now, then I will take a little break. But before I call this name, the chairman of this occasion is not here yet, but I think he will be here. That person is not other. Let us applaud the chairman of this occasion, even though he's not here. That person is who I call Osopo of Charlotte. Now, for those of you who understand Igbo and understand the history of palm tree, palm kernel, palm oil, when you have a palm fruit that does not have a kernel in it, it's called Osopo. What is in it is nothing but what? Oil, mano, always you. So, the Osopo of Charlotte is not here. Who's going to be a chairman? Mr. and Mrs. Henry Anode. He's a latecomer, but he will be here. I know that. So let's clap for him, but even though he's not here. So, Chief and Lord of Phoenix. Chief and Lord of Phoenix. You can't know. People, man. They become they pause them like this. So, everyone the book on. DJ go back. What is it? What the good is going? DJ go back. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now let me specially recognize this person who has been seated on the high table, now who will be the assistant to the chief or the chairman of this occasion. This person is overcapable to be the chairman, but because this event falls under his feet, we try to have him skip a little bit and have somebody else take the play. But since the chair is not here, I need to remind him that Chief Doctor and Lord Innocent Abasi will be the chair assistant. Yes, Chief. That's what I said. I said Chief. I put I said Doctor, and then I put Lord, and then leader. Don't bamboozle me. I want to go to Copenhagen. I was saying, and I was yes, sir. DJ, give me a small interlude while I take my program. This time, Kola Nut is on the way, and if you know the history of Umunoha, I don't think we will proceed with this function without Kola Nut, unless there is special permission. So Kola Nut must come here. That's the Umunoha I know. Then that's the Umunoha I worship. Arabanko. The Kola Nut is here, and I'm going to take this microphone to the president and let him do what he's supposed to do.
Thank you, the Honorable MC. Ndibo kwenu! Ndibo kwenu! Nigeria kwenu! Nigeria kwenu! America kwenu! That's fine, that's fine. Whether they understand Igbo or not. Ọjị bịara na tebụl a. Ndị Igbo si na ọjị ekwe anụ oke oyibo. Ọjị anaghị anụ oke oyibo. But I'm not breaking the kola nut yet, so I can speak English. So, but during the breaking, there should be no English speaking. Actually, I am the president of this association, and that is why the kola nut was presented to me. But in Umunoha in particular, there is a way that the kola nut goes. We have a tradition that in any occasion, if kola nut is presented and someone, a man from the oldest village in Umunoha, should be given the kola nut to handle it from there. I have accepted the kola nut on behalf of Umunoha-USA Association, but at this point in time, I'm going to call Dr. Lawrence Obi, who is from Umudru, the oldest village of Umunoha, and present the kola nut to him. Dr. Obi.
Umunoha kwenu, Igbo kwenu, ikono ayi awumonyo Umunoha, Umudru Umunoha. Umudru is the oldest village. Auru na ewepụta ọjị a ejihumia oge oke nsogbu and o nwere ada duru n'ohia. Auru na enye hum ọjị a ada duru n'ohia ga-akpọ ndị Umudru. Ndị dum n'ohia lara ụlọ erie ha iwu. Ụmụnna kwoto chere na. Okay. So because ọjị abala and na ala Umunoha ọjị bịa nye nwa duru were ọjị nye oke Umunoha anụ dị ya. O nwere oke Umunoha anụ kwa nga. And ahịa wụ Dr. Kalu Nwiwu. Ihe anyị jiri mara ya wụ Bolingo. Mụ na onwe m kwanụ Dr. Lawrence Obi. Anụ ma n'aha Umudru awụrụla m ọjị na-enyefe oke Umunoha anụ ya. Dr. Bolingo.
Thank you very much. According to our own tradition, I'm going to give the kola nut back to the chairman of the occasion, and the chairman will do the ceremony regarding the kola nut. Thank you very much.
Okay, Dr. Kalu, thank you so much. The kola nut has gone around a little bit and got back to me. I still know what to do. The MC had earlier called the chairman of this occasion. Unfortunately, the chairman has not arrived yet, and he called Chief Dr. Innocent Abasi to be the assistant chairman for this occasion. And at this time, I am going to give this kola nut to Dr. Innocent Abbas.
Charlotte kweli. Umunoha kweli. Aje gara otoshi wega werute maka. Mana ga maga soro otu ihe si aga rule maka. Chineke na makwani. Na wendo Umunoha, the land of ancient wisdom. When we have it today, Umunoha he get to we. Nandina mahone, how we be break alano. And now can we break gala. Now, G, we had a G, man. But I got my book in RG, Duru. Anglo-Maji, Duru, Oje Galata Hango, Goshi, Gesso, Sopranante, Gabraga. Now what I get shed me.
Let me remind Umunoha, we are watching. If this go the way it's not supposed to go, Ngedibani will hear.
Igbo kwenu, Umunoha kwenu, na n'umuduru ndị nọkwanụ n'ụlọ na-ede ihe megeni ụmụaka Umunoha nọkwa here anyị na-ekipu tradition. Ọjị abịakwala ma gọzie ọjị, anụ ma gọzie ọjị na onye ọbụla tọrọ ọjị a ga-atata ndụ ọma n'aha Jizọs. Biko ugbu a aga m asị ndị chi n'echichi ga-abịa, a ga-ewere ọjị a nye ndị chiri echichi first, ndị chiri echichi werecha, then ndị ọzọ abịakwa taa ọjị. Ma n'ala Igbo, ụmụ Igbo enụghị a na-ekwe na ọjị abịala na ndị eze, ndị nze, biko ọjị abịala, ndị Anambra nụ nga, ndị Imo, ndị Abịa, ndị Amerịka, Irobo, ndị Naịjirịa niile nụ nga ma ndị Afrịka, biko na ọjị abịala na oke ugbu a makpọ ndị chiri echichi MC, ndị chiri echichi ga-abịa gwụrụ ọjị.
Mgbe onye ọla ahụ onye chiri echichi here ya mee ihe ya dịbata eji show ya mara mma fụma aka mpụzụ were so oke mgbe ya akpa. Ele ndị chiri echichi here. Ele nwanne mmadụ. Mgbe ndị chiri echichi were gba na ọjọọ were gba na ọjọọ adịkwa onye gị enyi ya. Elebo no. When you come to an Igbo land, you come to an Igbo person, when they present kola nut to you, it is a significant, very important. It tells that you are welcome to that place. If kola nut was not offered to you, you are not welcomed. If you break glass, you will pay for it. So that's the significance of kola nut. So now you are welcomed, and that's why we don't speak English when we're doing the ritual of kola nut. All right, so I have to get somebody to break the kola nut so that we can continue the program. Thank you. I think it will be an honor to have an arousing introduction of all Umunoha and the declaration of this convention open. Now I don't know if there is a special song that if all Umunoha people will exit from wherever you're sitting, and then you exit, so then when DJ, are you ready? Okay, so now ladies and gentlemen, let us stand up from wherever you're sitting. Let us stand up and respect and honor this day. Ladies and gentlemen, stand up from wherever you are. Yes, so hey,
Committee Conference, South Africa. Anash, yes. Mbabulu dike. Chetepe na obodo n'ihu. Enwere ebe Chukwu kwuru okpu eze. Mana ọ na mmadụ kpọrịrị ya, ọ ga-anapụ ya ahụ. Onye
Umunoha is all about. This is just a prelude of what is to come about Umunoha. Umunoha is a foundation of tradition. So, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Umunoha people. Yes, so thank you. At this time, I am going to hand over the microphone to the president of Umunoha and let him, welcome all of you for this very special convention. A round of applause for Dr. Claire Iheanacho, please.
Thank you, MC. I think I will come out and welcome everybody and address to everybody. I think that it is very important for everyone here this night to know why we're here. It is very important for every person to know that. So, good evening, Chairman. Good evening, distinguished guests. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am very honored to be the president of this great occasion, our association. And on that premise, and on behalf of all Umunoha people and the members of Umunoha-USA Association, I welcome everyone here tonight. You are all welcome. It's been a joy to really come to Charlotte, and many people were asking me, why Charlotte? Yes, it is Charlotte because Charlotte is great. Charlotte is the largest city in North Carolina and among the fast-growing cities in the United States. And not only that, in particular, Charlotte has favored many Nigerians in this city. Charlotte has favored many Africans in this city. So that's one of the reasons why we should be at Charlotte. I would say that Charlotte is favorable to all of us because our brothers and sisters in this city are doing well. And at this point, I want to thank the members of Umunoha-USA Association. As the president, without dedicated members who are very committed to work with the president to keep unity and then seek for the progress of the association, I wouldn't be here as the president. So I thank them so much for the confidence and trust that they have on me to be their president. You know, one thing, my tenure was over yesterday, and again, they voted me in to continue to be their president. So, which means I might be, let me use the word might, be doing very well in making sure that this association reach the goal that they have set, because my job as the president is to make sure that my association reach the goal that they have set in. And I think I'm doing a very good job doing that. And that is why That's why they renominated me. So I thank you so much, and I still ask you, the members of this association, to keep working with me. We have a lot of job to do in Umunoha. So if you keep working with me, supporting me to do the job you have asked me to do, believe me, we are going to make a difference, positive difference in the Umunoha community. Again, people may ask, what is this convention all about? I am such a person who doesn't belong to anything that has no reason. But Umunoha people in the United States have reason to form this association to help people in Umunoha who are dying of hunger, many of them dying of preventable diseases, no clean drinking water, and all those things. A few years ago, because of the location of Umunoha, some criminals in Imo State and other countries, other states, used Umunoha as the center for their criminal activities. There was too much kidnapping, too much killing, too much stealing, too much robbing, to the point that those of us who are in the United States here cannot go home and have rest of mind. And for that reason, Umunoha people here and say, how can we have a community without going back and have rest of mind? And we first sponsored the security initiatives and bought motorcycles and cell phones and supported the vigilante group in Umunoha. And they are working so hard to the point that if you go to Umunoha today, you will feel so comfortable. You will not be afraid of walking around in the community. You will not be afraid of sleeping in your home. Because if there is any disturbance in the community and someone calls a phone number, within 2 minutes, the vigilante group will come there and arrest the situation right away. Umunoha-USA Association did that. What I'm saying this is, people may say, what are we doing already? It's not long ago that we started. And now, I'm not afraid of saying, or ashamed of saying where I come from. I came from a rural area, a village. Nothing goes on. During the Christmas, our young people outside do not come home because nothing goes on in the community. But we want our children outside to come home and socialize and see social activities going on. And Umunoha-USA Association sponsored soccer tournament, which brought many Umunoha people home during the last Christmas, and we are still sponsoring that. So this association is really doing great. But today, what are we here? But first of all, let me explain to you first, before I start explaining to you why we are here today. Many people have been asking me, where in the world is Umunoha? Some people even call Umunoha Umuahia. So I have been entertaining this kind of question, and I keep explaining, but Umunoha is a community in Mbitoli local government area, Imo State. A community in Mbitoli local government area in Imo State, Nigeria. So, those of you who have not heard of Umunoha before, today, our presence today shows that Umunoha exists and Umunoha is on the map. And then let me come to explain why we are here today. Because if I don't explain to you, you will not have any need to support us. I do the same thing. If I don't have a need to do something, I don't do that. We are here conducting this convention because of healthcare initiative. When I say healthcare initiative, we are talking about health education, health care, making sure that people go to hospital, making sure that children are born in the hospital, making sure that pregnant women go to hospital, making sure that young men and women take care of their blood pressure. The number of people dying in Umunoha today, including children, is too much. It is too much. How can we reside in America, enjoying ourselves, when our brothers, sisters, fathers, cousins, name them, are dying of simple, curable, and preventable diseases? How can we do that? I think that will touch everybody. To save lives. So in short, our purpose for being here, for this convention, is to raise money to save lives in Umunoha. We have lost a lot of people. If I tell you my own story, as a person, you probably will not believe it. Many people are dying in Umunoha. Why? Because of our location. There is no health care facility. And if there is one, it is not functional. From Umunoha to Owerri, which is the capital of Imo State, is about 15 miles or even more than that. How many miles? Okay. So the point is, many people in the village are so poor that when they get sick, they don't have money to go to the hospital. And in most cases, there's no transportation to take them to the hospital. I was told last month that one woman was sick. The husband lives in the north. And this woman was crying, asking for help. And the people in the village will go and see her, see that woman crying and dying. But no one could help her. She was even begging them to please take me to the hospital, or ask my husband to come back. They will not do that because they were not ready, or they didn't have the money to help this dying woman. Until this woman died. And someone called me, and of course that woman is married by my cousin, and they called me and said that somebody died. I said, who's that? They told me. I said, what happened? And they explained all these things to me. I said, no person at home could take this woman to the hospital to get treatment. They said, oh, people were saying, okay, if I do that, they will ask me to bring the money. I said, how much money is that going to cost to save life? So there are a lot of stories to tell, similar to what I have said. And I can't start mentioning a lot of them. So that is the main reason we are raising money to help poor people at home. And to be honest to you, it is okay to stand here and tell you everything that goes around that is not good, people dying every day, without telling you what research says about how people die in Nigeria. Let me tell you, research says that in Nigeria, that 2,300 people, mostly children under the age of 5, die every day. I'm telling you, every day. 2,300 people die every day for preventable diseases. Preventable diseases like whooping cough, measles, all those simple diseases kill a lot of people at home. And of course, AIDS. So the rate is highly alarming. And remember, if research says that 2,300 people under the age of 5 die every day, remember that in the village, most of the deaths are not reported. This report probably was from the number of people who could attend the hospital, and they take records of that. But many of you here also came from a village. And do you know what I'm talking about? There are many people dying in the village that their deaths are not recorded. They just die, and they are buried, and no person takes record of it. So that shows that more than 2,300 children die in Nigeria every day. I am telling you, on daily basis, for simple, preventable, and curable diseases. That is why we are here. We are here to ask for your support, for your donation. I know that Umunoha people cannot do it alone. If we can do it alone, we probably will not be here asking for support. It is because we know that we cannot do it alone. The ones that we could do, we have done them without asking for any help. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am asking for your help tonight. Donate as much as you can to support us to save lives. If there is nothing, when you are supporting us, have in mind that your money will be used to save lives. Not only that, you know, we are in the United States. Our association is a non-profit association with 501c3 tax status, which means any money you donate from this association is tax deductible. You can deduct it through your taxes. Again, another thing I want to remember, sometimes you may belong to an association or you know someone who wants to donate money to a non-profit association that has the kind of status that we have. Please have Umunoha Association in mind. If you know of such associations who want to give money to non-profit associations, please give the person our name, and we will appreciate it. So please thank everybody. Thank you all, and stay here and enjoy with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Claire Mihenacho. A round of applause for that. That was a very comprehensive speech. The cause for what Umunoha people are going to do tonight is important. We are going to do it. A lot of people here have done the project and very successful. As a matter of fact, Chief Collins Ibe to just returned from Nigeria to launch the clinic him and the wife built for their community. A round of applause. The same project, I did that about 10 years ago. And when you have to get started, and eventually the World Bank took my project over and furnished the clinic for my people. So it's going to be done. We know how to get it done. So, but before I start to cry for somebody to wipe my tears, I need to feed them. It is time for us to eat. It is time for us to eat. I was in New York to do a fundraising for a project of this nature. I'll tell you how it became successful. Feed the people and let the job for me. Thank you. It's time to eat. Is the food ready? Is the food ready? That thing has been burning since who knows when. Maybe all the water is all dried up. So what is the order of the food? The members of high table should please. Somebody need to be behind the food, I'm sure. But he made it here. Let me take this microphone over to him. And he already knew why we are here. I briefed him already. And then let's start from there. Please, let us raise the momentum. Let's do it for ourselves. Let us not wait for anybody to do it for us. Everybody here can do something. So let me go to the chairman of this occasion. Mr. Chairman, on your absence, the Umunoha people are in
this event tonight. So on that note, I will start off with $1,000 to start off this initiative. Thank you.
Thank you. The Osoko of Charlotte is starting off with $1,000. $1,000, and we will get there. Everybody here begin to march in. We will get there. The chairman has somebody with the assistant. Now, assistant or vice president or assistant to chairman, Dr. Chief Dr. Abasi. What are you going to tell your chairman? Because your chairman say, I'm starting from there, because he may change his mind. That man is a radical man, though. There is a way you guys will operate now. He will do what? He will change his mind. He will call me Mars, because remember, I'm Oliver Twist. If you don't know my name, Oliver Twist, I almost what? Need some more. Mr. Chief, elect you.
Thank you, and you are all welcome. Yeah, the difference is that you have all had doctor, nice, tonight, all of that is immaterial. What matters is that I am from Umunoha, the land of fishing, and we have a noble cause. As a matter of fact, when the president was talking, I felt bad because it was quite a speech. And on my side here, Ibeto was showing me pictures of what they went home and did. So I said, wow, I'm being sandwiched here. So, I'm not going to waste too much of your time. I'm going to start off like the chairman. On behalf of myself and my wife, we're going to give $2,000.
Also, there is a match here. The problem with the oh, yeah. Oh, Gazeta. Oh, Mama, hey, Charlotte. This is don't start. This church. No, never one day. Okay, Rude. Naibu. Biko. Here in the Benham. Here, one and a little bit dash. Put in the Gianca. The Benham Melek in a Bamabana. Biko.
There were Honorable MC. He make a Ujuru I'm on your mono. And I'm wishing my wish. Mana, what you are doing, you are telling us there's something about the dog. They said if you remove something from his body, you better show it to him. Otherwise, he's going to think you are scratching. What you're doing for us, I appreciate it. Now, I'm an Umunoha man. This burden is on our head. We're going to carry it for a long time. But with the help of our friends tonight, this burden is going to be less. On that note, without much ado, I'm going to support the people that have started this with $500 on behalf of my wife and myself. This is what, okay?
Because $500 so $5. So, Dr. B, I'm a magic robbery. I give a huge water my time. But I got to make a figure, you get something. Elehiga going to do more. I get many men. Biko, Sanyo, Zamboko, Biko.
Umunoha-USA. Owojo. Igbo-kwenu. Umunoha-USA. Ashane kwekwane meme. I'm from Umunoha. Umudru. The oldest son of Noah. So I've always been very supportive of anything being done in my hometown. I was raised in Umunoha. So I'm going to support this event on behalf of my beautiful wife, on behalf of my family, Obiago's family. I'm going to give the amount of $1,000.
DJ, name that boss. Give me the boss. All right, put it there. Kuponaka, $1,000. Kuponaka, what is one? This is $1,000. This is not $200. Yes, President. I don't, skip for money, so Guru get a I come up with President. Elehi. Hey, Lepado Chief Dr. Abasi said he's adding another $500 to what Dr. Big. Go on. Charlotte, President. Again, you can't be crying for them and say, do this, do this, do this. I tell you, Dr. B. Dr. Kam, you have to first of all scratch yourself before we know whether it's wound or whether it's sore. Tell us.
You know, Dr. B always makes noise because he's from the oldest village of Umunoha. So every time he keeps showing shoulders. Okay? Dr. B, you know, I am from the second son of Umunoha, Umunoha. Next taken as Operation. So I can do 1,500 when I support the hand.
Now tell her to make an answer 1,500. What DJ? Give me a phone. Give me a I'm there. Dr. Abasi, welcome. And this one thing I'm noticing here, anybody will tell me something, don't go there, go register the check. You don't write the check immediately. I know they for credit here. If you don't deposit, you will not withdraw. Today, we don't deposit, we withdraw. And skip. Doctor, as you became you, fighters. That is why Anambra never penetrated the Imo State. It's because of Umunoha.
I've just given Mazi a check of $500 in support of what we are doing tonight. Thank you.
I have the thing Oliver Twist because if you talk, I don't see I'm there. In fact, make I ordain or verify the authenticity of the pen. Make it know sweet of one. Make I do. Yeah, it's a good one. Hey, my professor, when you fly from all the way from I think we should give you more honor because you will buy plane tickets. Sit down here. They for hotel, they fly back to Nigeria. Now one day, so I think you have too much stamina. What are we going to do, Professor? I beg. How are you going to support our project?
No, Akweno. Nigeria, Akweno. I'm very happy to be here. One reason is that this is like living my dream. My father was a dispenser. Many of you here knew him. I'm sure some of his patients are here now. Some of his patients in those days, because in those days, the dispensary was the hospital existing in most local governments. At Ruby, if you say Isaac Onyema, of course, the whole of that our area. If you progress from that place, the next place is General Hospital. And that time, going to General Hospital was like flying you to India, because it has to be very, very serious for you to be transferred to General Hospital. But all those have died. That dispensary last month when I was going for a burial in the village, if you pass there, it's like a ghost compound. It's no longer what it used to be. In those days, it was vibrant. There were always people with the maternity, the health center was warm, and you could see nurses in their uniform, dispensary attendants and everybody. But it's no more, and that is not good. So the Umunoha convention has just touched the knob. You have just touched what we require most to save lives, to be like we are still alive, because we are dying. When you have that state, when you have the health center in that state, you just can think what is happening to the average person in the village. How many people can afford Owerri? How many people can afford India? So you are just nipping it in the bud. We need to revive the health center at the local level. Thank you very much. God will bless you for this noble idea. And thank God you have your neighbors from other towns who have done such, so that will give you the motivation to hang in and just do it. And apart from me coming here, I will also try in my own little capacity. I'm a teacher. I will try in my own little capacity to talk to other people back home. Thank God I have a brother who is in politics. You know, most of you know my brother was the local government chairman before. We would try and reach. He would have been here, but you know, politics people, he's so busy. We will try and reach out. This is worth doing. It is worth doing. We will try at least disseminate information to people, appeal to their conscience that this has to be done. Thank you very much for thinking about this. God will bless you. And I will also try, you know, when I was coming, while I wasn't around. So I didn't buy enough dollars. So I will just give you $1,000 to support us. Thank you.
Listen to DJ, you know, you can, I think I will give you back the microphone. You can begin to speak and speak and speak and speak. You know, $1,000. Somebody we don't buy ticket, we be 3,000. We don't pay for hotel, we pay 500, 600. We go buy things, we go take go home. Now you do Koponaka, professor, they are for nothing. Yes, so now see, let me tell you how this thing is going though. Charlotte, it has become a challenge. The chairman is calling on all Charlotte people that are here and said, why is this? What is this? When is this? The chairman said, it's not me again though. The chairman has raised his amount from $1,000 to $1,500. And he said that he's calling on other Charlotteans. He wants to get a goal of 5,000 from Charlotte right now. Hey, Chief and Lolo, Ibeto, you have just gone to do this project. What are you going to say? When you go to a native doctor, we know the where you come from. Or you go to an old man. The old man said, okay, bring your palm. You bring your palm. A poor libation. You know, so now you go do a spillover to these people about this project. What are you going to say? I need something to add to this one.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You have touched my heart. The reason why you touched my heart is because your cause is near and dear to me. You have started a noble cause, and I pray that you tackle it with all your energy. Push it, make it work. I am a typical example. I'm the president of Obudu Town Union in the United States. And this project came to me to handle. Mr. President, I have to give you one advice. That is, you will have less sleep at night because you know Nigeria has 5 hours ahead of us. So you wake up in the morning and tell those contractors, I Are you on the side already, or are you still hanging around? You have to work hard to make this a noble cause come to fruition. You have the know-how. I heard your presentation here. It is excellent. And for that reason, I will continue to be an advocate. If you need my advice, call me. I can tell you what I will do. But it's now a completed project. And when we handed it over, the World Health Organization came in, the UNICEF came in. When they saw what we did, they said, wow, we are part of you. We will help you get this going. So you are on the right path. And for that reason, my wife and I will be supporting you with $300.
All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So that is adding up to Charlotte's number now. So my sister and the husband, Eleno, Angos Bebre was my classmate. So, you know, Nande was my boy. So, Krishna is my boy. One book,
Honorable MC, there one. Umunoha. Myself and my lovely wife, Ndidi, we are members of Umunoha-USA Association. So without wasting time.
The Imo State Women Association of Charlotte. We really appreciate the way the president of this association, the Umunoha-USA, they came to our meeting formally and invited us, and we appreciate what they are doing. And because of that, we are representing the Imo State women, and we are giving them this token in this envelope. Good luck to what you are doing. Thank you.
Last month, Howard University graduation ceremony, which was presided by Obama. Our time but Obama introduced to the podium. At that time, he got a doctorate in dentistry. So, ehu here, elube bawarabawa. Mali, tamade, all of them, Amama Sar, Madaje Duro, any other envelope.
And all she over the head is Mana. And you would
Okay, so July 28, 2016, the president, the executives, and all the members of Umunoha-USA Association, Inc., I salute you for this wonderful convention year 2016 in North Carolina. Please, I am sorry, I could not make it here. This is my free donation. May Almighty God guide and direct you all who are in attendance throughout the event. May the great I am bound you together in the midst of your struggle for justice and truth to lead one another with brotherly and sisterly love. Work together with mutual forbearance and respect throughout the event. In Jesus' name, amen. Grace Oswago, supporting with $100. This is what we say, out of sight is not what? Out of mind. Moya no honga na wa erego shadi jinyaga. Onye na no kwanonga ke eleme anye ina na diga mfonene e mabonya nwo. Nya no me chohi na nyem. Okay. I say, I never always. I never we like I hang I know. I'm not running with the doctor.
Makagani dundi. Uma dandi way. Makumani. Uma dandi way. Chukuchira nyese. I never know your banana. Uma dandi go for organization batala batana shallow. I need perfect and I don't know. I just not try to come out again. Look, get to my head. But we are honored if not only Umunoha-USA. So I need we're not super we don't have, but IG $100 we're not
All right. That was taken $100 in the paper and
I'm Joseph Ihebuzo and Umunoha no one dog on and Umunoha and walk on. Oh, Akuka Baraba, but and walk on walk. On behalf of my wife and I think I'm supporting project in Omega with $200. Thank you.
Because I say because family mama be the mama how will we welcome back? Oh, the welcome back. The one you know, the one you know. The one that come, the one you can do. How to do that? Madam Mother. Yes, sir. Thank you, DJ. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. A round of applause for the Omaka Ada Igbo.